you actually started your own studio at one point.
Yeah.
Martian Blueberry.
Martian Blueberry.
Why that name?
It was like it was a fun twist on the concept of strange fruit. If you're familiar with strange fruit.
Okay, yeah.
And it was more popularized by Billie Holiday. She had a song,
Strange
Fruit. But and because it was a creative agency or animation studio in the beginning, I don't know, I wanted to do something that was kind of cool and fun, but also meant something.
Right. You guys did something with Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
It was an anime series called Undeniable, Stories from the Negro League. Very dope, by the way. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got to watch some of it. Very dope. But the main thing you guys are pushing is the NFTs.
Yes.
And the name of the NFTs are?
Bubblegoose Ballers.
Okay. And that came from you as a kid. You would see all the D-boys in your neighborhood, and they would all wear Bubblegoose. I remember in the 80s,
Right.
The Bubblegoose was a big deal. If you had the Bubblegoose, that meant you were paid.
You was doing something.
You were doing it.
That's right. That's right.
Exactly. Regular middle-class kids could not afford Bubblegoose. But all the D-boys, oh yeah.
That's right.
That's right. Okay, so you came out with the Bubblegoose Ballers NFT. And was this around the time where everyone was losing their mind over NFTs?
We actually launched Bubblegoose Ballers right at the beginning of the bear market, which was the worst time.
Okay.
Well, at least that was one of the worst times in NFT history. And there were some people that were thinking it was probably not a good move to launch it during that time because a lot of projects were failing. But we minted, right? Or and we sold out 10,000 NFTs in less than an hour, right? And
well, how much were each NFT at that point?
At the time, there were 7 sold, which would be at the equivalent of, at the time, I think it was like maybe $230, something like that.
So $230 each.
Yeah.
So you sold out 10,000 of them.
10,000. In total sales volume, including secondary market, we're somewhere around 4.8 million in total sales volume. But
right. On that first day, you made 2.3 million.
Something like that.
Okay. How did that feel to put out? Was that the biggest payday you ever got for?
Well, it's not.
Anything
I don't necessarily look at it as a payday because it's a launch pad for a company. You know what I'm saying? So it's capital. It's seed money. So, but it was really, it's miraculous. Especially during the time that we did it. But also, to me, this is revolutionary because it creates an opportunity for creatives and founders and IP creators, writers, producers, anyone that creates content, right? To create digital property and actually build a community around that property where the community can also benefit by being stakeholders. And that is the beauty of it all. Like the community that we built around this project is insane. It's amazing. Like they become evangelists for your IP and they help you grow your IP into a business because they're invested, because they're stakeholders. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the difference between what we're doing with Bubblegoose Ballers and in Web3 versus, what's happening in Web2. Like with social media, right? We're on social media and we're giving away our content every single day. Data is the number one commodity on the planet right now, right? It's being monetized and sold back to us in this kind of, it's almost like it's like digital colonialism in a way, right? So all of our time and energy that we put on the internet we're not able to monetize it. We don't own any stake in the platform, and there's really no benefit for us at all. And it's just sold back to us, refined and sold back to us. Whereas in Web3, there's an opportunity for you to have digital property rights. You know what I'm saying? And so as we begin to grow as a brand, because now we're building a business out of Bubblegoose Ballers. We're doing collectible toys. We're doing merchandise. We just dropped a collaboration with Action Figure Miles and Pac Sun. So you can find Bubblegoose shirt. Well, they're almost sold out. So I think there's like one style left. But we're also talking to a very big gaming company about developing a game and comics and you know what I'm saying. So we're building an entire IP. With multiple verticals just off the launch pad of the NFT